Hello guys, Somehotcookies here. Today we are going to be going over all of the major presentations currently announced for and around Summer Games Fest. Even if the presentation isn't necessarily confirmed to be in Summer Games Fest, but still after the first week of June, we will list them here along with the time of their presentation. Also, anytime a presentation is confirmed to be a part of Summer Game Fest, we will have a check mark on the top right of the screen that looks like this while we're talking about them. If not, the presentation isn't officially listed as a part of Summer Games Fest. Just as a reminder, we are still 1 week from these presentations starting as of the filming of this video, and presentations may be added or announced, like yesterday, Devolver Direct just got added to the schedule of Summer Game Fest. Let's get on to the scheduled presentations. On June 7th, we kick things off light with the Guerrilla Collective. Listed to be at 9 AM PDT or 11 AM Central Time, the Guerrilla Collective Online Showcase is set to have some minor new announcements, trailers, and gameplay from some upcoming indie developers. If you're a fan of indie projects or supporting the indie scene, you won't want to miss this, as I'm sure they'll have some good announcements right up your alley. Now, on June 8th, we have our major showcases. The Big Tamales, the Meats and Potatoes, and probably the longest day of back-to-back showcases as of right now. These showcases are Summer Game Fest itself, which starts at 12 PM PDT or 2 PM Central Time. This is the big live presentation where potentially most of the major announcements, reveals, and trailers will be showcased. The presentation will be around 2 hours long, so go ahead and bring some snacks, and it will be followed by Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is a 1-hour segment starting 2 PM PDT or 4 PM Central Time, and will be focusing on Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit, two indie companies who are well known for turning out some great games. And with Double Fine's library being on the Xbox Game Pass, the next announcement they have could be some major additions to the service as a whole. After Day of the Devs, we have Devolver Direct starting at 3 PM PDT or 5 PM Central Time. With the usual quirkiness of Devolver showcases all but guaranteed, we are bound to be surprised with one or two awesome games to keep an eye on. As in my opinion, Devolver Digital has a couple of underrated games in their repertoire, such as My Friend Pedro and Inscription. On June 9th, we have Tribeca Games Spotlight. This showcase will apparently be shining a spotlight on 7 particular games: A Highland Song, Chants of Sennaar, Despelate, Goodbye Volcano High, Nightscape, Stray Gods, and last but definitely not least, The Expanse, a Telltale series. It will be on their YouTube channel at 12 PM PDT or 2 PM Central Time. Now, onto June 10th. On June 10th, we start off with Wholesome Direct. Starting at 9 AM PDT or 11 AM Central Time, this is another indie game showcase and reportedly is supposed to have a plethora of trailers and gameplay reveals within an hour of streaming the Direct. Again, seeming to be a must-watch for indie lovers. Following that, at 10 AM PDT or 12 PM Central Time, we have Future Game Show by Games Radar. Supposedly an hour long and having announcements and segments from games across seemingly all platforms, this showcase previously showcased Sifu and can be a hidden gem of a showcase. Now, on June 11th, we have a couple of hyped up showcases in line. To kick things off, we have the Xbox Game Showcase at 10 AM PDT or 12 PM Central Time. Slated to be anywhere from 1 hour to an hour and a half long, they have the opportunity to be the talk of the Game Fest after PlayStation dropped the ball on their showcase. Unless PlayStation saved the big guns for Summer Game Fest, which could be possible although very unlikely, they have a chance to finally be one of the better events coming from the grouping of digital presentations. Following directly after for somewhere between 30 minutes to 1 hour, they have a Starfield Direct focusing exclusively on Starfield gameplay, showcasings of the game, and assumingly details on collector's editions and accessories based around their new IP. Next, with a time slot yet to be announced, we have PC Gaming Show, assumingly happening a short while after the Starfield Direct, probably an hour or two later. We will still have PC Gaming Show, which will be showcasing a bunch of game trailers exclusive to PC, possible announcements on some new higher end parts, and possible game trailers for games that are maybe Steam or Epic first, and then possibly later ported to console. Next, we have what's in store for June 12th. Currently, all that lands on this day is Ubisoft Forward at 10 AM PDT or 12 PM Central Time, lasting for around 1 hour as well. This has the potential for a lot of info and even longer gameplay segments for games like Assassin's Creed Mirage, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and Skull and Bones. On June 13th at 10 AM PDT or 12 PM Central, we have Xbox Game Showcase Extended, which is supposed to give a deeper dive into some games shown off at the Xbox Showcase on June 11th, and has the potential to showcase some of your favorite games with even more details. So, if you like something in particular in that showcase, you're going to want to be seeing this one for sure. Finally, on June 15th, we have RGG Summit Summer 2023, which is a Sega developer named RGG Studios. So if you're a Yakuza fan, you're going to want to be locked in, and if you think Sega may have a surprise or two with them up their sleeve, you might want to keep an eye on what's happening in this showcase. This showcase will be at 10 AM PDT or 12 PM Central Time. With some usual suspects like a Nintendo Direct and an EA State of Play not yet announced, it is likely they won't have any presentation during these time slots, and if so, would be later in the year. Someone like EA could also be a part of a more major presentation, like Summer Game Fest itself, or shown off during the Xbox Showcase. What showcases will you be catching? Are you excited for a certain game in particular to get some more details? And which showcase do you think will be the best one? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to hit a like and a subscribe for more gaming news, keeping up with the major announcements of Summer Game Fest, and just overall gaming fun. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.